We found out this week that we were approved for an NRCS high tunnel grant. So we found out this week that we were approved for an NRCS high tunnel grant. So we are going to use that to plant vegetables and to start our pumpkins and to do the pumpkins that are more sensitive to the cold. So we are gonna try to get a rough idea of where it would fit and how big of one that we for sure need to order, and try to get it laid out so that I can start figuring out the logistics of everything before we start moving forward. So right now what we're thinking is we're gonna go with a gable style high tunnel, and we're gonna make it come straight off the end here, and we're going to have it come over here and then over and then line up with that back side over there. But first we need to actually measure and see how it all works, and we're going to try to get it staked out so we can measure how much gravel and how much landscaping and all that we have to do to get it ready for the high tunnel. And we're looking at about 2,100 square feet. So I'm thinking that 30 by 70 seems to be pretty common size. Otherwise we'd have to do like 34 and then get one custom made, and I don't know if those are cheaper or more expensive. So if we just for right now figure out 30 by 70, I think that would be easier. This I think is 20 feet, right? So let's measure.
Got 20 right here. So when you go 30?
Yep. That's 30? Okay. So what I was thinking was have it centered so it looks all nice and balanced. But it would be really nice if we had a door here that would open, so if we use it in the winter to sell Christmas trees or whatever, we have even just running a little like four-wheeler or whatever, it would be nice to have a door here that we could open to access, so we don't have to either A, go through the stone coop, or B, go all the way to the back. So what I'm thinking is have it, does that make sense? So we would put it here, and then, is that lined up with that? Yeah, looks about, yeah, so.
But we're not gonna have a wall here, right? So
Right here, there'll be a wall.
we'll build it.
Yeah. Yep.
So now what do we want to
That'll save us the extra expense of having a wall kit. So then we need to measure, so that's 30 feet.
So you go
Should we mark 34 just to be, or do we just know 4 feet out?
4. What was 34?
34 is enough size. So it'd be like 34 by 60.
Same square footage.
Yeah. Okay, so it'd be 34. And ideally, what?
Kind of like that better.
I know, ideally 34 feet would be what we'd want, because that would really fit a nice door, you know?
Let's go with this one.
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna go back 70.
Okay. Stake. Let's use this stake.
Okay.
Grab
Right
that.
here, bud.
Hammer it in.
Yep.
In fact, hang on to it the whole time.
As long as it's nice and stable. On that, and that way we can. Yep. And that way we can see it well.
And that's 70.
That's 70.
Alright. So let's go measure.
Wow, just numbers, it seems really small, but
I know.
I thought it would be.
Well, 72. We could do 96 and do it narrower.
I like it with the door here.
Yep, so do I.
I thought this would be at least 100 feet from here.
That's a long ways, isn't it?
Can you check that and see if it's that?
The sun feels good, doesn't it? I kind of wanted it shorter so that we could utilize these posts. So I kind of wanted to utilize these because these are cemented in, and so they would make a very nice fence, because with high tunnels you have to worry about bear getting in them sometimes. But obviously that's not going to work, so we are going to need to take all of this out. We're going to need to clear all this brush, take these two trees out for sure, and possibly some more. What are you thinking, Owen? I just did the math, and if we were to do 34 by 63, 64 feet long, that would actually be ideal, as long as it's not too pricey to do a custom sized one, because it would give us 4 extra feet on the south side of the building to put in a garage door, an overhead door, a sliding door, something. And then it would take off on the back enough so that we could utilize those pipes that are cemented in for fencing or whatnot. So we have to wait and hear back from the company on the pricing and stuff. But as of right now, that's what I would rather lean towards. But we will wait until we hear back and find out. Yeah, I wanted to give a change of plans update on the high tunnel. We had somebody come out who has experience putting high tunnels up and repairing them, quite a bit of experience. We talked to him about how we were going to place everything and the length and all that kind of stuff. And he said that it is a horrible idea to put it tight up against the building because it's really hard to get in and work on the end of it and put everything together when it's up against a building. He said 4 foot is the bare minimum, and he wouldn't even do it on a 4 foot gap because it's so hard to get like the ladders up and scaffolding and all that kind of stuff. So we need to move it out. It would be going east a little more, but we were able to get a great quote from somebody on a 34 by 65 foot building. So as of right now, that's the plan. It'll be probably 10 feet off of the east side of our stone coop, and then we'll have it come out a little bit more, even more than what we were originally planning, going south of it. Okay, so we probably will be starting the high tunnel. The west end would be probably right in here, which is about 10 feet off of the back of the stone coop. And then it'll go to about where that orange cone is. I'm not quite sure if you guys can see that or not. Obviously we have to clear a few more trees there so that it has lots of space around it so the trees don't damage the high tunnel. But then over here, you know, originally we were talking about right in there, the red cone, maybe the white peg that's in the ground right there. But we'll probably have it come out to over in here, which would be another 10 feet or so, maybe 8. And then that way it's offset a little, but then we'll be able to get into the back door of the stone coop easier, and overall it'll just be easier to drive a lawn tractor or an ATV or something in the gap of those two if we need to. So as of right now, that's the plan. We have not placed the order yet, so that could change drastically. But as of right now, that's what we have changed to.